Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Affirmative.
Oh, the robot.
Correct. Yes.
Guys, guess what it is?
Sunday.
Sunday. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
All right. What is tomorrow?
Monday. Monday.
Yay! You can play along home at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, but not before.
Not before.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm about to call somebody out.
Germschmeid.
You know where you live.
I thought it was going to be Joseph Krevacek.
Please,
Joseph
that's
Krevacek.
my father.
Please,
Call
that's
me
good.
Joe.
Call me
Mr.
Krevacek.
Krevacek is my father.
No, I was really thinking of Doug.
Funny?
Doug Funny.
What if it was a crabasile instead of a crab shack?
I
This is
mean,
my private crabasile,
yeah.
and I do not consent to a search.
What if it was a crab cave?
Crab
A
cake?
crave.
A crave. A crave
Now
cave.
it's the Taco Bell. As soon as they get the Crabinator, they'll have the crave case, but it's just
Oh,
crabs.
Please don't summon crab tacos
Taco
into this
crab?
world.
No do.
Listen,
Wait, not from
yes.
Taco Bell. Never mind.
Not
Hold
for
on, wait.
Taco Bell.
I mean, come
No,
on. Of all the
I've
meats
changed
that
my
they
mind.
can synthesize, crab is
That's
the
true.
most softened
Oh, I
done.
didn't think about it being like fake crab meat.
Fake
So
crab.
that's
Or
fine.
the
'cause that's just
K-Rab?
whitefish.
Yeah. K-Rab would
And-
be okay.
They're both Taco Bell and Long John Silver's, both owned by Yum
Yum Foods. Yum Brands.
Brands.
Mm-hmm.
The
Make it
brand
happen.
Pepsi-
Tastes good.
That's the one Pepsi made up, right? Because they couldn't compete with Coca-Cola.
Mm-hmm. My aunt used to work for them.
Yum,
Call her
Yum
up.
Foods?
Let's ask.
Do it.
Call it right now.
Call her right now?
Yeah.
Well, all right,
You
but
won't?
I'm panicking. All right, but I'm panicking and I'm forgetting the question.
Anakin Skywalker.
The question was Yum Brands created to compete with Coca-Cola? Did Pepsi
I got an idea.
create them? Is it-
We could Google that.
No.
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 No,
we
let's
can't.
ask someone who was once a random
Let's ask
employee.
Amy.
for Yum Foods.
Yeah.
If she'll pick up. It's Friday. Hang on. I'm not gonna put her on speaker until I
You're
hear.
really calling
Why
her
didn't she
aunt.
pick up? Because it's Friday.
She got shit to do.
Shh.
Amy,
It's Sunday.
were you asleep?
You asshole.
I'm gonna put you on speakerphone and
Yeah.
you're gonna be on my podcast. I'm gonna ask you a question about Yum Brands. Yum Brand Foods.
I'm so sorry I made this happen.
Okay, I forgot what it was, so I'm gonna ask them again. I'm panicking. Hang on. Say hi. Hey, podcast. Hey, Dungeons and Dracon Beams. This is Amy. Say hi, Amy. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah, she said hi. She's not impressed. Was
Nope. Dungeons and Dracon Beams.
Oh, that.
That.
yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
All right. Tell me the question again. guys.
Was Yum Brands created by Pepsi Cola because Pepsi couldn't compete with Coca-Cola in
Was
restaurants?
Yum Brands created by Pepsi Cola because Pepsi Cola couldn't compete with Coca-Cola
In restaurants.
in restaurants?
Not that I'm aware of.
She legally can't
Definitive.
answer.
Definitive.
Definitive. Answered. Asked. Answered.
They're not answering that question.
Yeah, because she signed an NDA and you all don't understand. It's top secret.
What is it? 11 herbs and spices that are under lock and key in Colonel Sanders' office.
Ooh.
I'm not allowed to answer.
See?
I know,
Yes.
though. It's salt, black pepper,
This is my-
turmeric,
It's my hero right now.
cardamom.
You're their
Cinnamon.
hero.
Cardamom.
You've done it. All right. Do you want them to follow you anywhere, like on Twitter or something?
Threads.
I'm not on anything.
Okay.
So no, leave me alone.
Thank you.
All right.
I love you.
I love you.
Bye. We
That was
did
so
it.
fucking adorable.
That was fantastic.
All right. Well, we got Art Corner on the 21st. So
Good segue. Fucking Paul Blart over here.
Nice, nice.
if you want to go, Gershmish, come on. Germsheed, come on. And I'll see you there. And Alex will see you there. Who knows who else? I do. Casey, Emily,
Bum, bum,
Swan.
bum.
Are you just
Yeah.
you're just gonna not okay.
What? I said you were going to be there.
Yeah.
I said Casey was going to be there.
Yeah.
I said M. Swan was going to be there.
Yeah.
And Gerbschmied.
There you go.
All right. And I'm telling you this one early, Gerbschmied. Go to Dragon Con because you know who's going to be there? Jen is going to be there.
It's true.
And Alex is going to be there.
Yeah, but I'm only going for Jenna.
I'm only going for Alex. That's crazy.
Gift of
We're an
Magi.
Ouroboros of going to Dragon Con.
The Dragon Ouroboros.
Oh my gosh. I'm going for Tim.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Who's not? Honestly.
Yeah, that's true. He's the center of our Ouroboros.
It's the
For his hula hoop.
Well, Dragon Con. It starts on August 31st, and that's when I'll be there. And it goes until the September 4th. And that's when you'll be there too.
Is that when you'll be there, Till?
Yeah. Me too.
Nice.
All right. Without further ado,
Previously on Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Cameron's bird's eye view allowed him to see the city grids as the lights blink and flicker throughout the surrounding neighborhood. As he circled above the rooftops, dropped directly below him in a Mustang. Well, nope. Alex, good job at reading. And by good job, I mean terrible job. 0 out of 10. Anyways.
Yeah,
As
roaster.
he circled, I will. As he circled above the rooftops, dropped directly below him in a Mustang was a teenage girl, Dylan, sitting behind the wheel. His thoughts echoed into her own head, informing her that all of the easy routes away from her home were cut off. Jumping north, the very perpetrator that caused the light show was riding in the back seat of a car. In the front seat sat what appeared to be a teenager, around that same age, and then a young adult man. They, of course, were no such thing. In their natural form, they were ancient android beings that resembled dogs that walked upright, made of ivory and steel. As alien as they may have been, the topic at hand was humans. Young, slight, unruly blonde curls, barefoot, and in skin-tight clothes, Zach rode along and sat under scrutiny of an ancient programming as he answered questions about morphing sentient beings. When would he? Why would he? Is he fine with that? As the verbal sparring was occurring below, we pan up to the skies, and two birds flap in the chilling night air towards a huge structure jutting out of a cliff face. Below them are rows of cars honking and bumper to bumper, crawling as they try to safely navigate the gridlocked town. Subject to no such restrictions, they travel quickly. Spiraling up the height of the tower, they're there one moment, and a blink later, they're gone. They slipped in through a gap in the telescope into a control room. A touchscreen illuminates, and the white rubato font displays unknown number. As Dylan swipes up, she hears the panicked voice of her father, calling from the neighbor's phone. He tells her he needs to call an Uber as quickly as possible. Dylan wastes no time in cracking jokes about the idea of calling an Uber, but does turn her car around under the guise of helping him. As the neighbor watches him hustle back into the house, she shakes her head and turns back into her own home, which is quiet, in direct contrast to the horrific crash as a large bird shatters, or close to shatters, the window. A phone screen lights up again, reading this time, Giorgio A. Tsoukalos. Dylan answers it again, and her father isn't in any less of a panic state. But this time, it's because there's a giant bird laying lifeless outside the window. Dylan pulls the car into the driveway, tosses down the keys, and runs into the yard where her dad is standing over this waylaid bird. Trading places, Dylan picks it up. The beak shattered, and she gently carries him behind the shed, while her dad bolts to the new car. As the bird starts to twitch and move, the car also roars to life. And as it tears out of the driveway, there's now 2 people standing behind the shed. As Zach flaps up into the night sky, he leaves his friends behind. Seeing a large box truck moving quickly up towards the observatory, Zach dives and wraps his talons into anywhere he can find purchase. As he catches one of the rivets, he is able to stabilize himself a bit, but below him, there are strange noises coming from the truck, and ahead of him, someone familiar. If Aximili and Savannah were to look out the window of the office, they might see that box truck winding its way towards them, but they did not. Instead, they were focused on Aximili beginning to wind the Z-Space transponder into the human technology. As he worked, Savannah flapped up to go and find the power switch. They had to turn this telescope on. Back across town, the tires of the Black Mustang screech to a halt and slide some on the pavement before they change direction and start to slowly back up. Dylan slides the icon to hang up her phone, and as she puts it in her pocket, her dad brings the car to a stop in front of her. She's holding her arm as blood drips down, and then she gets in and buckles up. Adding to the physical injury, Dylan notices some text messages coming through that her dad keeps swiping away and decides to bring up some emotionally volatile moments. Who's Michelle? While they start having the heart-to-heart over this, Zach is going head-to-head with the wind. He is buffeted down against the top of the truck. He crouches, timing it perfectly, launching up and hurtling towards the tower. He manages to pull it off, and he soon joins Savannah and Aximili, warning them of the incoming Hortbisher that he heard in the truck. Zach and Aximili begin to rapid-fire toss ideas back and forth. How are they going to wipe what Dylan's dad had found from the system? And how are they going to get this call out to the Andalites? As they're exchanging plans, Savannah slips out the door with the faint sound of crushing, grinding bone behind her. And that's where we are now.
All right. Zach.
Saw it.
As you are looking at this door and you see it just close as Savannah has went out, you hear in your head, Zach, I know Savannah wants us to work on clearing Dylan's father, but I need to get this Z-Space transponder installed. I need to talk to my people.
I hear you, bro. Can we do both?
That is exactly what I was thinking.
Perfect.
You work on hacking the system and I'll finish this. If you need any help, tell me.
No, I might. We'll see.
You see him like kind of kneel back down and start to go to work under the console.
I have already demorphed from Al, right?
Right.
Okay. Then I'm going to start trying to get into that cloud that we talked about, like where all the central data repository for the telescope, to see if I can get into that. Then I can start work from there.
Okay, let's do this.
You want me to roll Arcana or computers?
It will be computers, but what we're gonna do is go into initiative.
Oh, then I'll roll initiative.
Hang on 1 second. Let me bring up the turn order. Oh.
Too late. I already rolled it. Sorry.
It's all right.
That's on me.
Dylan, I'm gonna add you. You go ahead and roll as well. You guys are good to roll whenever.
Oh, snap.
I love the 3D dice.
Just in case we die on here. Oh, the 3D dice. I thought he said, I love you 3 guys or something.
Oh, I also love you 3
Ash.
guys. You 3 guys. My favorite pizza place. And moving company.
And burger company. With animal fries. I'm trying so hard. Is it jungle fries or is it animal fries?
Peanut.
Who are we talking about?
5 Guys?
Cajun? They just got Cajun fries.
They got Cajun fries?
No.
Oh, yeah. I've never heard of animal fries, and we eat at 5 Guys with some regularity.
Duck
Yeah,
fat.
maybe it's
There's peanut
Okay.
oil.
5 Guys, animal style fries.
What?
Oh, animal style.
Is this some West Coast shit? Hold on.
No.
Pause the fucking game.
Midwest. Some
thought that was
not
Whataburger.
Georgia or North Carolina shit.
Yeah, West Coast. That's
I
what I
don't
said.
think so. I'm pretty sure it's a chain.
Cheese
Yeah,
and grilled
well, yeah,
onions.
we have
I'm
Five Guys, but
fucking
they
up
don't
some Five
have-
Guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm not actually because I gotta work, but I'm doing it. I'm gonna see if they do it here. I do know. Hey, anyone listening? Here's the thing you can do at Five Guys. You can get as much fucking bacon as you want. Like they don't charge you more. Once you add bacon, you can just keep telling them fucking stack that shit up.
Hey, give me bacon, but all of it.
Yeah. Say like extra bacon, and they'll put like 5 handfuls of that shit on there.
I'm gonna look at the guy behind me after and be like,
"You're out of bacon. Sorry. How did that happen?"
To be fair, I
Look at
have
that.
given Austin all of the bacon I've ever had in front of him.
"Yep." I synced it and ate
That's what we
it.
appreciate about you.
Savannah, I put you in here, but we know where you're going. We know you're already through that door.
So
Do we want to go to the map?
Sure. Yeah, probably. Probably be a good idea.
do I look like Dora the fucking Explorer to you?
Whoa.
Backpack.
Who is this? And can we talk to
I'm
Alex?
not
again?
sure.
All right. Alex, tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
Go.
Okay. As it turns out, I wasn't actually ready.
You
But
liar.
I'm there now.
Boom. Oh, the names don't line up. Sorry, YouTube. All right. So yeah, Zach, go ahead and make your computer roll as your.
But I'm third.
I know but you were doing that.
We're just
before
starting with me. That's fine.
I'm letting you get like your thing off before the initiative.
That's kind of you. 17.
17. Let's see what I got. All right. So yeah, so this username comes up for you to log in.
Mhm.
And a 17. With the 17, you try to do, were you trying to do like your brute force or what did you?
Yeah, if I can just use my brute force password generator, I will try that first.
You put that in and it doesn't work.
Okay.
It's access denied.
All right. I assume that's a whole action.
That is your action. So now we'll so this initiative order. So let me explain it real quick. What we aren't always gonna be an initiative. We aren't always gonna do the initiative. Like we're gonna be switching back and forth from Dylan to the others. But when we need initiative, we have it.
So it's initiative with an asterisk next to it.
Yeah.
An asterisk.
So yeah.
Asterisk?
An asterisk.
Mystery.
That's a good like mind flayer name.
Well.
Anyway.
Oops. And then so Zach, as you that comes up, will fade away from you and we'll go to Dylan. Dylan, as you pulled through like the last stoplight you need to before you get to West Side Hospital, and your dad's just like, what the hell is going on with this traffic?
I don't know. I told you it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it's like these lights, they're just almost random. Some of them are just off. As he like kind of pulls off the street and into the parking lot of the hospital, you see an entire section of the wall is missing, and part of the building looks like the whole side of it is just shut down, and they're rebuilding. There's even like outside construction equipment, and inside. It's everywhere here. But as you guys are pulling in and he's finding a spot, he says, this place isn't all the way back up and running again. Their whole surgical wing was destroyed.
What the hell happened?
I don't know. They said it from what I heard it from Roger. You know, he works. I talk to him every day when I come in. He said that there was some kind of explosion or a mix-up and a mix-up of drugs or something, some kind of doses. There was a lot. The patients there too, because of this mix-up, were all given wrong doses of controlled meds. I wrote in my notes, pause for that means medicine, and nobody did it.
Because you just have to say it, Austin.
You have to be the one that says it.
Yeah, I know, but I wasn't gonna this time. I was gonna see if anybody else.
You gotta set us up for that. You can't just expect us to do your bit.
I literally did.
I expected it anyway.
Austin, what does meds mean?
Oh, it means medicine. But anyways, these meds, they claim that.
Sorry, what?
The people that were on. The people. This is hard. I have to say it. The people that were on the meds, they all claim they saw animals fighting people. And what's strange is they all described the same animals, but they also said they saw that this blue deer or something helping them fight. I don't know. Anyways, one of those tank things that they use for anesthesia, they said one of the janitors that was there, he had been like switching and stealing drugs and supplies, and that ruptured and exploded, and that's how the drugs got mixed up. And he died.
That's crazy.
Yeah. He killed a couple of other people too with that explosion.
Oh.
Yeah. But from what I hear, they have the southern wing running, so you should be able to get that arm looked at. And he does take a glance at it, and I'm going to give him a medicine check.
Okay.
You can roll either deception or nature, like against this, to try to, like how good you cut it to make it, like how believable you cut it.
Okay. So you said deception or nature?
Deception or nature.
All right.
I always said, DM, you're always trying to beat the DM. So me.
Yes.
He says, I mean, it doesn't look like it got you too bad, but we should still get it looked out. Wild animal, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt the bird had rabies, but still.
He might have something else.
Like poop talons.
Yeah. Those are gross.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And then he kind of pulls in, parks, and gets ready to get out. Savannah. As your body is starting this change and your bones are crunching, you move down the stairs. You get to a landing, and you see stairs that keep going down the other way. Do you keep moving?
There's a door there, correct?
There's a door at the bottom of the steps.
To the next floor down?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to try that door.
You get there, grab the handle as you see your hand is changing. but you still have enough of a fingers to grab the handle and pull down to push it open.
Oh, that's right. It's raptor handles.
Yep. Raptor handles. And it opens up. In this room, you see a big box, that server box, the server box that you saw before. And it also has these decorative gears all over it, like you saw upstairs. In this room, there, as you come down and you're facing towards this box, you see a door to your left and another door to the right of you that leads to another stairwell. And I'm going to open up the map for you real quick. There you go. Oh, sorry. I forget you're on there. I shouldn't be moving your screen around for you.
I'll forgive you just this one time. Okay. So, and I'm looking around this room. I can see. I mean, I'm going directly to that server box in quotations in front of me and trying to open it up, or whatever I have to do.
So yeah, give me an investigation.
Check.
Yeah, an investigation check. It doesn't have to be high. You're still at disadvantage though because you're not fully morphed yet.
Well, that's rude of you.
Well,
it's extremely rude of you.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
hang
right.
on. Never mind. Go.
Just as you go to like feel around to open this door, hand's gone. And
Okay.
And your weight pushes you forward, and you, with a loud thud, hit the floor. You feel like you could still kind of, I don't know, maneuver around a little bit. Like you're just starting to get heavier now.
All right. Yeah. How's my face doing?
Well, it hasn't changed much yet.
Bummer, man. Okay. So I think the only other thing I'll want to do, I'm assuming there's not much time left. Just quick look at that staircase while I'm in here. The one that's directly to the right that seems to be a new stairwell.
Give me a roll real quick. You did
Other investigation.
Yeah, or perception just as you're glancing. I will say this: you saw this door before when you were flying outside and saw into the room.
Yeah. But it seems to be a stairwell. That was the new information that I'm trying to kind of ascertain.
Yeah. Yes, as with that roll and your previous roll, your previous perception check, you can see through that little window now and see that it is a stairwell.
Okay, cool.
All right. Dylan, will come back to you here in a minute. We're going back at the top of the order now. All right. Max will make his roll. Or Aximili, actually, is his name right now.
It's his name all the time.
Yeah. That's right. That's with advantage. Oh, no. This is a flat roll. Luckily. He kind of moves one of his stalk eyes to look at you, and he looks to the screen, Zach, and he says, you okay up there?
Yeah, my first attempt didn't work. I'm going to try something else.
Okay. It's your turn, Zach.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going back to Dylan. You want a computer check or Arcana?
Well, what are you doing? Trying to hack?
I'm just gonna try to be a little more graceful with it. What's the word I want? Fluid, rather than brute forcing. The opposite of that.
Finesse.
I'm gonna try to be nice with it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me the roll.
Which one do you want?
Computers or technology, up to you.
Okay. Compute as it is. Pow. Bastard.
with a 20. Man, it's pretty nice. I mean, you don't get like you don't exactly get the password and the username or anything, but tell me how you like backdoor that and get through.
You want me to describe how I in real life would hack a
I mean, you
observatory?
can, if that's what you want to do, you can, or you can give me mumbo jumbo.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna bounce the graviton particle beam off the main deflector dish, and then make up some other shit.
All right. Well, it works.
And it works pretty good.
It opens up the screen.
Okay. It's just any screen. It's like AOL chat.
Well,
I opened up the 90s by mistake.
You open it up and you see a desktop with icons on it. There's Microsoft Word.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm into like the servers, like sort of core computer, like normal computing.
Yes.
Cool. I do like a search for repository data. Like I just start looking for stuff.
Okay.
Like a basic Windows search.
Yeah.
Telescope records, data. I go and I start looking for like where the biggest folder is.
Yeah. So
or often used links. That's another good thing I might try.
Okay. Well, so like you're going back to work on this computer, and go ahead and give me another technology roll as you're looking.
Just a regular Arcana this time.
Yeah. It can be either or.
Okay. 23, baby.
23. You, as you're searching through and you use the recently open programs and your search terms and all that, you find a data repository. It is another program that you have to log into.
That's
it's got
cool.
A second security. So,
yeah, start working on that.
All right. And Savannah, we were just at you, Savannah, so we will go back to Dylan now. We're going to probably drop out of initiative until it starts to matter, though, in a second. Dylan, as you guys have gotten into the waiting room, and you guys have filled out those things. They gave you a clipboard. You had to put your information on it, and you're now just waiting to see somebody. Your dad's just kind of been on his phone most of the time. Every now and then you guys will have a conversation. Is there anything you want to do while you're here? Like in the meantime?
How far away are we from like all of the stuff that's broken?
So you think if you don't know the hospital too well, like the ins and outs of it, but you think maybe a 10-minute walk navigating through the inside of the hospital. It's probably less than 500 feet away.
Cool. Dylan is going to nudge her dad with her foot and say, I'm gonna go pee. On the way back, I'm gonna grab a snack. Do anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Do you have a 5 just in case it doesn't take a card?
He is on his phone as you're talking. He says, "Oh yeah," and he reaches in and his wallet. If you want to give me a perception check real quick.
Oh, a perception check on a wallet. Yes, I do. No, I don't.
You've seen this wallet 1,000,000 times.
Oh, okay.
He pulls out a $10 bill and gives it to you.
Hey, big spender. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. He says, all right, try to hurry. I don't want them to miss you.
Okay. Tell them if I get blood everywhere, it's their fault.
Yeah, I will.
And she's going to take off.
All right. Yeah, you go down the hall, and you come to like a T intersection, and left is the bathrooms. Right is the elevators and the stairs.
I'm gonna like dip in the bathroom for just a second, long enough to grab some paper towels
Mm-hmm. Got some.
and hold them against my arm, like
Yeah.
just in case.
Like you tell me, Dylan, how bad is this wound? How bad is this scratch?
Oh, I don't think it's too bad at all, but like it's a fresh wound, so there is some blood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so as you dab it does like there's like a line of blood where the scab is that appears on the paper towels.
Sweet. Just gonna keep from getting blood anywhere, and then I'm gonna head out toward the wreckage, toward the damage.
Okay. Yeah. You make your way through the halls, and as you get to like a pair of double doors, and you can kind of see through this window of these double doors. And when you look past, the lights are on part of the hallway, but they're out on the very end of the hallway, and you see like tape up and like buckets with bags of like plaster set to the side of them, things like that, just construction type shit.
Okay. She's gonna go down to that end of the hallway where it's dark and try and see if she can like pull back up a side of that plastic sheeting and peek behind.
Yeah. You get there. You want to be quiet about it?
Yes.
Roll me a stealth check.
Wish I'd have said no. Wish I'd have said no.
You get to the plastic and you gently start to peel it back so you can look through. And as you do, you hear above you, and wherever it's hanging just crashes down in front of you. And you hear like this metal pole hit down on this tile floor, and it just clangs and echoes through the halls. Roll me a perception check.
I don't know why my character sheet just decides to go away sometimes.
Dude, I'm not the only one.
It's just like, nah, I'm a dip.
Yeah, it seems like though nobody heard and the coast is clear.
Cool. Let's see. She's gonna take a couple of steps into that area.
It's pretty dark in here, so it's hard to see as you kind of like look around. But yeah, what you want to roll a perception check to see what you see, or are you looking for something in particular?
No, just looking to see what I see.
Okay. Roll me another perception check as you're like in the hall now. It's you look and like in the immediate around you vicinity, you see like different color lines that are on like the floor and the upper part of the wall. And right beside you, there's a huge hole just in the wall, and you kind of look through it, but you can't see too far because it's dark.
Cool. I pull out my phone and turn on the flashlight.
You pull out your phone, turn on the flashlight, and like start to look around. And as you turn, a flashlight illuminates you and blinds you for a second. And you hear a man's voice say, "Hey, what are you doing back here?"
I'm looking at it.
No, come on. You can't be in this part of the wing, in this part of the hospital. And he starts.
Yeah,
to
you
walk
guys
towards you.
You should do something about. It's like not safe back here.
Yeah, that's why there's the tape up and the.
What tape?
He looks at the ground. This stuff that you knocked over. This. I heard it. Oh, and he like flashes his light around, and somebody else is here that knocked it over. Come on.
Yeah, she walks back toward him.
And yeah, he's trying to like lead you back the way you came.
Hey, I have to stop and get snacks. I said I was gonna stop and get snacks. I gotta do that.
Well, I think there's a vending machine down back the way you came.
Sweet. I got it from there.
Got it from where?
Like I can handle I can walk myself back to the emergency room where I'm going to get help for my cut open arm.
I see.
And she holds her arm up. She's like, this thing that I'm already here for. Don't worry, it didn't happen here.
Oh. So you didn't cut it on that pole and plastic and tape you knocked over back there.
No. Wink. I didn't. A wink.
Give me something.
She's just fucking with him.
I know. Okay, so if you're not actually trying to get back there, I won't make you roll. But if you're just fucking with him, yeah, he looks fucked with.
Nice.
And I say, I don't know, just go ahead and go, and he'll follow you back to like where the lights kind of cut off in that hallway.
She's gonna adios, officer.
He just kind of rolls his eyes and nods and turns around, goes back into the darkness.
Fuck.
All right. So back to the observatory, Savannah. We're out of initiative. I'm just going in where I think it makes sense now. Savannah.
Savannah's trying to pour all of her concentration into not bulking up anymore and to morphing out the trunk.
Okay. Give me a Constitution check, followed by a Wisdom.
Constitution check. Okay.
Now, a Wisdom check.
Wisdom.
So, with the first roll, you concentrate and you manage to stop the bulk. And as you try to focus and push the trunk out, the tail shoots out. And then the morph stops.
Okay. Completely stops? Like I no longer have any sort of control, or?
At this moment, you stopped the bulk for sure. You stopped it, and then you just tried to like focus on the trunk, and then the morph just stopped. You don't know kind of what's going on, but at the moment, that's kind of what's going on.
What does my body look like in this moment?
So you have bulked up a little bit. So think of like Savannah if she just got kind of like a little bit inflated. You look like a solid Savannah. You don't look like a blown up Savannah. You look like a solid Savannah right now. Your hands have melded into like the elephant. Are they paws, hooves?
No, they're just feet.
Feet.
Just feet.
Elephant's feet.
Tree trunk like feet.
Yeah. They are in that shape, but they're not big like a tree trunk. Your skin hasn't even started changing to like the gray leathery look yet. And you have a tail now. And that's about
so I just look like a chonky teenager in weird elephant pajamas with no hands. Great. So what am I against here with opening up this box with the switch?
It will be another, like, I'm going to say you failed your investigation check before, so you're still trying to figure out how to
open
get this
it.
thing open.
Yeah. So like, to me, this is just a box.
You can give me an Arcana check just for free, like a technology roll.
Oh, okay, great. Just what I've always wanted from my life.
You are kind of looking it over. Hang on, let me wait for this. I don't know if that's like a flushing toilet or a shower.
Sounds shower-like.
Sounds shower-like. This probably ain't good for the stream, though. Hey, sorry, Gershmesh. Come to Art Corner. It's never like that. Yes, it is. I don't care. We're going. You start to look over this server box, and you do see like a little door that is flat with the. You do see like a little door that's flat with the surface of the box, and it says power supply above it.
Okay.
But you would know. I will say with that technology roll, state your question again. I know like the answer to it, but I want to know how to phrase it. I just need like the reminder.
My question is just simply, I'm trying to figure out how to open this thing. So like, what do I see? Like, is it like an electrical outlet box, like you'd flip switches on where you have to like lift a little latch, or is it like an actual lever? Is it like, what am I looking at here?
Okay, so this is what I mean with your technology roll. You know that this is probably where you can turn this power supply on. You do see that little door now, since I already gave that. So you do see the flattened door. It's going to be hard to open with your feet how they are right now.
I'm gonna try to back off one. I'll try for one of my weird elephant feet hands.
Okay. Roll me another Constitution check.
Okie dokie. For fuck's sake.
You try to concentrate on your hand and get it to demorph. And your morph doesn't start.
Who knew you could become a Nothlet in a second, more different way?
Zach, you see Aximili still working. Every now and then one of his stock eyes will look at you. You got this program window up. What's next?
All right, so now I'm trying to log into this. I'm going to first try the same login and password I used to get into the system in the first place.
So if you remember, I said you didn't use the login and password. You did a back door behind it, and you reflected the bang off the choo-choo train.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Okay, well then this time I'm going to try finessing it again.
Computers or technology?
Computers it is. A 12.
Oh, a 12. I thought it was the 26. You're right.
Well, I'm a disadvantage plus advantage, so it's just the first roll.
All right, yeah.
Unless you want to, well, because this is a proficiency, like
that's you add your proficiency bonus.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. This is a tool. That's what I meant. Sorry, it's a tool.
Yeah.
Because it's listed under tools.
No. Let me look something up.
Okay. I have this listed with skateboard. Computer is my other tool. If we know anything about Zach, it's that he is a tool.
We all are.
So I can't find anything quick.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and rule that it's an ability check still, even though you're using a tool, you're using an ability to do it. So it'll be a disadvantage.
I approve this message.
So you go to start your finesse hack and it pushes you right out.
Yeah.
It doesn't even let you get in there to start it.
Yeah, I don't know. Deep breath and a sigh. And I guess I'm just going to try plugging the brute forcer in again.
All right. Go ahead and roll it again.
Okay. This time it's an 18 or 20, sorry, because I just go off the first one.
You get in with the brute force, you start and you put it in and try to push your way through. And you see all of the lights on your end go green and you got it. And then they all turn red and push you back out.
Bitches.
You look at give me a technology roll.
Fucking Jesus, a 9.
Yeah, I mean the program's still up. It just won't let you in.
I'm just gonna keep trying the finesse way. Like I'll just try it again.
Okay, go ahead and give me another roll.
Well, okay, no, let me first see if I can. It looked like this halfway worked, so I'm gonna try to see what failed and like try to do that part again. If that makes sense. Computers again.
Mm-hmm.
11.
This time you see access denied, and then a lock starts to flash on over the window that you're using, and it minimizes and brings up like you Control Alt Delete. It brings you back to the lock screen of the computer.
I'm gonna hop over to the processes and see if I can see what is active and see if I can kill that process.
Like a Control Alt Delete type thing.
Yeah,
like you're on
you just said it was the Control Delete.
Yeah, you're on like the main login screen again.
Okay. So I'm back at square one.
So it would seem.
Motherfucker. All right, I'm gonna try the same back door. Get back to where I was at least.
You hit like the enter button to try to bring up the login. Lock flashes on the screen.
Max, I think I fucked up.
Let's see how he's doing as you say that. He's also at disadvantage. And he looks up with the stalk eyes and he says, What happened?
I was in, there was a secondary security thing and I couldn't get past that, and then it locked me out of the whole thing.
You see him his body, he kind of breathes deep and he says, You need me to help you fix it?
Yeah, like if you've got some other ideas that I don't have. You don't have to be rude about it.
He looks back at underneath the console. Go ahead and give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. 13. Wait, no, I get advantage on those.
So
No,
13.
I don't. It's deception I get advantage on. So yeah, 13.
Just give it a Well, it was at disadvantage.
Oh,
Fine. And he stands up and looks at the screen, hits the button, sees the lock flash, and he says, No, this won't do. And he like pulls up a side panel and starts to like mess with some wires and stuff.
Is there anything I can do down here? Like I could work on installation?
Please do not touch it.
Okay.
You see him kind of spark some wires together. The lock disappears on the screen, and it's back on like the main Windows screen. And he goes back down underneath. He says, "There, now you should be able to get back into it."
I definitely would never have thought of that.
It's like a hot wire.
Yeah, I can see that. That's buck wild. All right. Yep. I'm just gonna try again.
All right. Yeah, you bring back up the data,
Fucking Christ!
the data screen, and it fucking access denied again.
I'm sick of this shit, Austin.
Roll me an investigation check before we cut back to Dylan.
I'm sick of this, Grandpa.
I'm tired of digging those, Grandpa.
19 on investigation.
You notice 1 out of 3 tries left before lockout.
Like an iPhone password.
Dylan, you have made your way back down the hall. You find a vending machine over there.
Sweet. What do they got?
Reese's,
Mm.
Lay's potato chips, almond bar, Payday,
What do you mean by almond bar?
Almond Joy.
Almond Joy bar,
Okay. All right.
Payday, Hershey's Kisses. It's weird they got them. Sunflower seeds. Beef jerky slide is empty. And they have honey buns.
Oh. Yep. Putting the 10 in, getting a $10
honey
bill worth of honey buns. Abso-fucking-lutely.
Roll me. Okay, this is something I was been wanting to try. It's a new, just a general luck check that anybody can roll. I think Brennan Lee Mulligan does this.
Hey, where was that a second ago when I was trying to get in the fucking computer system?
Well,
No. Come on.
No,
Let's
you know what?
not
It's
waste
really
this
important that
on
Dylan-
stupid shit, okay?
It's important that Dylan
Yeah.
gets the right number of honey buns.
She's
Bro.
losing blood, all right. She needs honey buns.
You know what?
Needs
You're
it.
right. I take it back.
Listen, man, do you want to hack into this place or do you want to lose a party member to malnutrition?
Oh, I've been Team
Oh.
Honey Buns since
Team
the
Honey
first
Buns.
second this happened.
You're right. I retract all comment to the contrary.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna get my wife in here for press conference. We're gonna apologize.
What am I rolling for you?
D100.
Okay.
100 honey buns. 100 honey buns.
buns.
62
honey buns. You put your 10 in and get $10 worth of honey buns, but as the last one that you paid for drops, the thing spins 2 more times and gives you 2 extra honey buns. I don't know how many that is.
Listen, this
Dylan
is
just,
just
like-
20, but I'm raising the roof for these honey buns.
Yeah, she's like just sitting there like staring at the honey buns in the bottom of the machine and just like, this is the best day of my fucking life.
You look and peek through, and that last honey bun was frosted.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, she's gonna like trying to keep the paper towels on her arm and everything. She's gonna like start loading them up into her other arm, into the crook of her other arm, and it's just like carrying them like a baby. Spirit of her. Like she gets to the door that you have to like hit the button to release it to open, and she just like she's looking at the honey buns and looking at the button, and then just like lifts her foot and taps the button.
And yeah, as you like are teetering with these honey buns and tap the button and the doors open, your dad is still on his phone, and like you take a couple of steps and he kind of looks up, takes a double take and sees you carrying all the honey buns, stands up, puts his phone in his pocket and kind of grabs some, and well, you hit the jackpot.
I know. Some of these were free.
What? You
Yeah.
stole them?
No.
Oh,
Well, That's a gray area.
Hey, is it stealing from a vending machine?
Probably.
Well,
But like it dropped them. I
Yeah.
put in money and it gave me product.
that seems
I'm
like
gonna call it they were on sale.
yeah, exactly.
Buy 10, get some free.
Get some free. How many? I don't know. Depends on how lucky you are, I guess. Anyways, let's eat these honey buns.
Fuck yeah. And she like sits down and starts cracking one open. She like she grabs one with one hand and is like,
I can do it. Yeah.
thank you.
And he's opens his too, and he's got one hand, he's eating, and as he's texting, he says, so I had an idea and I enacted it. I couldn't make the meeting.
God.
Yeah. I couldn't make the meeting. But Michelle said she would show them what I found and that I can meet with them later. And that way they still get the information, they still see. And I mean, it does kind of look bad that I didn't show up, but I had to be here for you. But that's okay. When they see what I've discovered, they aren't going to care.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, I sent her my password just now. So if she didn't have it, she could get in.
Awesome.
Yeah. Smile as he's texting.
Dylan turns away and shoves a bite of honey bun in her mouth and is like reaching for her pocket to see if she brought her other phone with her.
So you didn't. I know you didn't bring your main phone, your like old phone, because I think you put it in your room, and then She doesn't have the
burner with her. She doesn't have it with her.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
All right. This is going to be an opposed roll. So bring up a character sheet. You see nothing.
Nothing.
Anything you want to do? As you guys are chowing down on these honey buns.
She's gonna grab the one that's iced, and she's gonna look at it like really longingly, and then she's gonna be like, "I'm sorry you had to miss your meeting for me," and hand it over to him. You can have the good one.
He looks down and looks at it, and his eyes kind of go wide. Hey, Dylan, it's okay, man. But that looks good. But if you want it, you can have it. You don't have to apologize.
No, you can have it.
All right. If you're gonna insist, and he takes it. His smile just goes wide. He looks at the phone, looks back at the honey bun, looks at the phone, looks at you, looks back at the honey bun.
She's waiting for him to take a bite.
And he rips it open, big old bite.
Oh yeah, that took a lot. Yeah, you definitely didn't want that, did you? No, it's cool. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Thank
you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
You want a bite?
It's been on your gross mouth.
Yeah. And I do eat meat.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's like kosher. You can't
That's
cook
not
on the same grill.
No. I mean, it's not what that is, but okay.
Yeah.
Did you just call your teeth a grill? Oh my God, you old man. You old man.
Don't be jealous. My grill shining.
Go be gross somewhere else. And she just continues to eat her honey bun.
All right. Savannah,
Yeah.
you're in this room. What are you doing?
I think looking at the monstrosity that is her entire body right now, deep sigh, and then trying once again to reverse this.
Okay. Go ahead and give me another concentration check.
All right.
Followed by a perception check. Oh, yeah. You're in check lightning.
What?
Lightning round.
All right. Followed by a perception check, you said.
Yep.
Great.
So the morph doesn't start. Right? You concentrate and you focus as hard as you can. Can't get the morph to start. But you do hear voices coming from the stairwell. They sound pretty far off, though, but you can hear like echoes.
Okay. And there's two doors to the stairwell.
There's one door that you came out of, one door to the right of it that leads down, and then a door to your left that leads into another room.
Is there anything nearby that I can jam under one of the door to the immediate right that leads back down?
That leads down where you heard the voices coming from?
Yeah, I don't like, would I know that? Sorry.
Well, you know what's
stairwell
up.
thing's fucking with me, man.
So it's literally two doors side by side. One of them has a stairwell that goes up the way you came. The other side is the door that's just right beside it, leads to a stairwell that goes down. So it would be just like you're on the landing. There's just a door that separates it.
Got it. And the room is the landing, is what? Okay.
Pretty
got
much.
it. Now I'm there. Now I'm with you. Yeah. Is there anything around here that I could move to next to the door?
Give me a perception check as you like look around.
A more different perception check.
A more different one. I guess you can give it investigation if I think it's probably the same.
It's so late, my friend.
Too late. A 15. You do find like there's just a chair, sitting in the corner. You could probably use.
Fucking hell. There's nothing here is helpful. Savannah's going to try again to jumpstart this fucking morph.
Instead, okay, so you passed your check. What are you looking for to jam the door?
It's like something heavy. There's a chair. No, I got sorry, I'm not mad at you at all. This isn't me being exasperated with your game. This is Savannah being exasperated that there's nothing in this room that she is looking for to help her.
What I'm saying, that doesn't mean there's nothing. I'm trying to ask what you're looking for so I can place something in the room similar because you passed your check.
No, Savannah's just looking for something heavy. Basically, she's just trying to fortify. There's gonna be people coming at this door. Preference one is she can figure out this morphing thing. If it turns out this is her body forever, she's looking for something heavy to place in front of the door.
Okay, so as you kind of like look around, you stumble around in your form that you're in, you see a podium on the other side that kind of has a plaque at the top that reads, it just gives founding information for the observatory. It's pretty hefty.
Okay, cool. Can I try to move it?
And
can I not have disadvantage because of what you've done?
Yeah, you can give me a strength check with not disadvantage because you're bulky. But you don't get advantage, right? You just don't get disadvantage.
Jesus Christ. Strength, like just straight strength?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
You wrap your arms around it, but because you don't have any fingers, it's just kind of hard and you kind of wobble it back and forth. You feel like you can move it. It's just hard to get a hold of it.
Okay. Savannah's gonna try to wobble it back and forth, but she's getting angrier and angrier, and she's going to try again to jumpstart this fucking morph.
Okay, give me a concentration check.
With rage. Can I add rage? Is that a mechanic? Can I add rage to my fucking
Can I add
shit?
rage to my check, please?
Can I add rage to my check?
You concentrate, and as your eyes close and in your brain you can picture your body changing. You got it. You got the feeling that you've had before. You know you're about to start changing, and when you open your eyes you see that your ham feet are still there.
That's fine, because I'm going to elephant.
Yeah, but you're not changing.
Great.
That was just all in your mind's eye.
Great. Well, I wouldn't be necessarily disappointed that I still have my hand feet here. Okay.
And I'll say with that, you hear, it sounded like it came from up here. And we'll go to Zach.
Okay. Yeah, I'm doing the just level best I can to get into this fucking computer.
Okay.
A 19.
Which one are you doing? The finesse backdoor or the
This was just to finesse it.
All right. You feel like you're doing everything right, but the still access denies you. Like, you think that this programming, it might be more sophisticated than stuff that you've messed with. Give me a technology roll.
$20.
So with the 20, it's not alien. It's just, it feels like it's just really high tech human technology.
Yeah. Max, how you doing, man?
It's coming along.
Well, you know what? Of the two of us, I know that you can absolutely get your part done. And I'm going to give him an inspiration die.
Thank you. I am sorry I'm being rude. I am grumpy.
No. You haven't had a lot of sleep, man. I get it.
Yeah, but none of us have.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to try something else. And I'm going to go back into that side panel that he was in and see if I can figure out what he was doing with the wires and try to do something that way.
This will be a technology roll.
That's fine. Cool. I don't do it.
You cross these wires. It's just like hot wire in a car.
Yeah. But the telescope starts.
The telescope dies.
Brings to life.
No, you
drive it away.
You shock yourself.
Yeah, that checks out.
You take 3 lightning damage.
Fucking Jesus.
And kind of stop back, and you see the power flicker and then come back on. And he says, "What did you do?"
I was trying to do the thing you did. I keep getting locked out the way that I know how to go.
You may have just erased all of my progress.
Please tell me I did not.
God damn it.
Whoa.
Hang on, he won't say that.
He has an inspiration die.
Oh, okay.
he could use.
Is it a D8?
It's a D10.
D10.
Yeah. Yeah, baby.
Instead of saying "God damn it," he says, "Damn it, Savannah."
Yeah, what's up?
Whoa, 100.
I did that as a joke.
As you like are messing with this podium and kind of peek around, and you see the shadows of people on the landing at the bottom of the steps of the other door that you can look down. You see your nose start to extend and start to turn gray, and you feel your morph start again. Got lucky.
I mean, I don't think I have any of that, so that's not a disadvantage. Do you need me to roll again, though, for the disadvantage?
Luck check is not an ability check.
I don't have luck.
You're talking about the lucky feat. I'm talking about luck in the world.
Oh, well, all right.
The lucky feat, you don't roll a D100.
I don't know I did it as a complete.
Yeah, it paid off. Jokes pay off sometimes.
Literally never. Okay, so they're at the landing. I can see him through the thing. My morph restarted.
Mm-hmm.
How much of a trunk do I have at this point?
All right. So, did you want to keep going elephant or revert?
No, I gotta keep going elephant at this point.
I
would love to channel that into mostly trunk at this particular stage of my life.
I mean, it does start to shoot out. It's like, I don't know if a trunk is 3 feet, 4 feet. Is that about long? How long a trunk is? I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell me all the animal facts you know, Austin.
Okay. Your trunk has just spurted out about 1.5 feet.
Okay. Is my mouth impeded at this point? Do I think my thought speak is coming online?
As you try to talk, you can still form some words, but they sound kind of muffled. Your tongue is starting to get bigger.
All right. Can I try a thought speak?
Yeah. What do you say?
Aximili, Zach, incoming.
I can't respond.
So as you say that, Aximili's stock eyes are both on you, Zach, as we go back to the top floor. And he says, I did not lose all the progress, but you have set me back a little bit. Savannah is speaking to, oh, you heard her. So you gave it to Zach too, right? Yeah. He says, we have ran into a little bit of a setback, but we hear you.
Oscar, how long we have?
How long?
You have as long as I can give you here. And you do what you're going to do. I could tell you what I was going to do, but I don't want to.
We must hurry, Zach.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to just fucking try again. I'm brute forcing it.
Zach,
yeah.
I can take care of this. I need the power supply turned on.
It's not on?
Well, not to the telescope.
Okay. Where's that at?
I believe Savannah thought she might have seen it 1 floor below.
Okay. That got it. No problem.
Okay.
Zach starts going towards the. Is there a window?
Up here, I don't think there's any windows in this.
No, there is the space below the telescope, but there's no window.
Was Aximili giving any of that out loud to Savannah, or was that straight to Zach? Great, cool.
So Zach's going to start morphing as he heads for the staircase. And like as he's morphing, he's saying like, okay, just remember, go in the main data repository. We want to copy the data there, and then copy that to Dylan Stad's profile, like whatever he was working on.
Yes. Overwrite the data with compiling data so it makes it look like it is a repeat in the sequence.
You got it, man. I'm sorry I messed this up. I hope
Hurry.
Yeah, okay.
No time for apologies.
Zach goes and like tries to morph really fast.
Give me a concentration check.
He does not morph really fast.
Yeah, the changes start, but they are slow.
Okay.
Dylan.
Oh, go ahead. Never mind.
You are in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of chilling, eating your honey buns. And give me a perception check, and this will be with advantage, but because you have disadvantage, it's a flat row.
Okay.
Let's see. What am I trying to do here?
I don't know.
I know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to think of what
Let's
skill.
quick hack into Austin's notes. Read what he's trying to do.
God. Austin? No.
No.
What?
No. No.
Dylan,
No.
you hear,
No.
psst. Hey, Dylan. You
In here?
mm-mm.
In okay. Oh no. I look around.
You see like leaning his head out from behind like a pillar in the waiting room is this long dark brown hair hanging in front of his face, and a skin tight Under Armour shirt on is Kamren. Sup? I'm here.
She's going to like stand up and just like kind of look at her dad and see if he's noticing.
He's looking at it. Well, actually, let's give him a roll. This +2. He seems to be enthralled in this conversation. Every now and then he looks like he has like a serious face on. Ah! And a dog attacks him and he just jumps and goes back to his phone though. No, but he's going back and forth between looking busy on his phone and then like smiling and giggling on his phone.
She's cussing him out so hard right now. My God.
The dogs got in a scuffle. I could
What
hear
did
it.
dog do?
Bargain at the roommate. Fine. Okay.
But he doesn't seem to hear Kamren.
All right. She's going to stand up and walk over like next to the pillar and just like lean against it and sort of push him behind the pillar with her shoulder.
Yeah, he goes.
The fuck are you doing?
Helping?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, do you want me to pop the Mustang tires?
No, I don't. What? Don't touch my car.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
No. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Here's what I need. Here's what I need you to do. And if you do it, I'll give you a honey bun.
Dylan, it's serious right now, and there's a lot going on. Do not play with me about honey buns.
I have like 12 honey buns in my possession right now, and I will give you like 4 of them.
No, roll me a persuasion check.
You're a
With-
monster.
with advantage.
You're a monster.
And he's gonna roll against you.
He should be at disadvantage because it's Kamren.
honey buns.
And he looks at you and he says, "Okay, 5 honey buns, and I'll do it." Well, I don't even know what it is, but anything's worth 5 honey buns.
You know what? Do you know what?
What?
Fine, Kamren.
Okay.
Fine.
What
You
do
can have
need?
5 of my hard-earned honey buns. If you will please get out of here and go to the observatory and find the others and tell them that my dad's girlfriend, Michelle, is going to give them the information. Not them,
Yes.
not them, not our friends. The bad guys.
That isn't good.
That's not good.
You see Kamren start to mull this over in his head and think. It's important. Dylan. It's for your dad. It's what we got to do. That's what we came here to do. Keep your dad out of it. If she gives them whatever, the nuclear launch codes or whatever we're trying to stop her from giving them, then your dad gets caught up. And that's the mission. Hold those honey buns for me.
Yeah. Payment upon completion.
All right. He looks one more time back at your dad and then looks at you. All right. And he turns, walks out the door.
She's going to go sit back down next to her dad.
He looks over and starts to reach for another honey bun.
Slaps his hand.
Ah! Damn it.
You've had enough, sir. I'm cutting you off.
All right. Can I eat some in the morning?
Maybe. We'll talk.
Back at the observatory. Zach.
Yeah.
You're at the door and you're starting to morph. Are you going out and going down?
Yeah. Is it an open stairway?
So you're at the top. If you go down, there's a landing. And then if you turn left and then left again, there's another landing going down. So an open stairway as far as that. There's nothing in the stairway and you can only see to the landing.
Is there a central channel that goes straight down that's just air? Like inside of a spiral? Or is it?
It's like, think of like a hotel room staircase. So there's. Are you talking? Oh, like a.
Yeah.
Not a spiral like in a circle, but yeah.
I was just going to try to parkour down.
And
it's cool. I don't need to. If I can parkour down, like just down to the next flight, I'm going to do that.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do that. You don't even really have to roll. Well, you can though if you want to see how good you do.
If I don't have to roll, I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm just going, and I'm gonna bust in through the door below and start looking around for a power supply.
Savannah, you see
big on-off switch.
Harry Zach bust in through the door of the room you're in. Next to the door where you heard the voices.
What are you doing?
Oh, I was looking for a power supply. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's right. I think it's in the box right behind me. This is what I'm doing. You're supposed to be helping Aximili.
He told me to come down here.
All right, flip the switch while I hold the door and try to figure out how to block these people from coming up to you guys.
You want my help?
No.
Well, Max kicked me off the computer. I don't know. I was fucking it up.
All right, so you're not allowed to touch the computer anymore?
That's today anyway, I guess.
Okay, then.
Am I in thought speak yet?
You're not yet.
Okay.
You're like 6 seconds into the morph.
Okay. So I'm still morphing, and I grab the thing, and I
all right. So there's a Savannah points out to where the door is, so you can have advantage on just your investigation check trying to open this door, or you can roll a strength check to just break the little door open. It's up to you.
All right. I'm sorry. Explain why there's a door. There's a door over the tower.
There's the server box, and then there's like a little.
Oh, it's inside. I was picturing
door.
like a big switch. Okay. Yeah, just gonna bust the door open.
Roll a strength check.
Okay.
And you have advantage, so it's a flat roll.
Okay. 13.
13. You grab where this, like the little indentation is, and you manage to push your fingers through and pull it and start to bend it. It's not all the way open yet, but like the top part's bent down. You can look inside, and you see inside there is one big switch that is just like, what is it? Like a forked switch. Like there's
Frankenstein
two
switch.
Frankenstein switch.
Rocky Horror switch. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it is behind this panel. It says power observe. It says telescope power above it.
Jenna, do you have a pop culture reference for these switches that you want to throw in?
Frankenweenie?
Okay. Accepted. Yeah, totally. Everyone now should get it. We've covered all the bases. Everyone should know the kind of switch this is.
Except home yet.
You don't cover home base. The catcher does. That's Mike Piazza's job. You leave him alone.
Yeah. Sorry, Pizza Man.
Sorry, Pizza Man.
Savannah, what do you do as Zach's pulling this panel open?
Looks like he's got it.
He's pulled half of the panel off. It's going to take another action to do something. He's either going to be able to pull the rest of the panel off or flip the switch.
But it looks like he's making progress on this particular thing.
Yes.
All right. Lock the door behind me. Do not let anybody get up to Axe if they get past me. She's going to go through the next door, still morphing. Maybe, looking creepy as fuck.
You are starting to look creepy. You're
going alone? Why are you going by yourself?
Because I'm going to try and lead them away from you guys. I'm going to try and cover you guys so you can get this shit done.
Okay. And then, like, under his breath, he goes, "You're the leader." And then he locks the door.
All right. Savannah, both of you rolled me perception checks, actually.
Am I morphed enough yet that I get a flat roll?
Not yet.
Fuck. 7 then.
And
oh, wait. I get advantage on... No, I don't. Fuck. It's deception. I can't read.
So
it's deception, not perception.
I can't read. Reading is hard.
7 and 16. Savannah, it makes sense because they must be probably at the bottom of the stairwell. The other stairwell that you're going to next. With your perception check, you feel like they sound like they're right there. Their ears have started to get bigger, and like as your trunk comes out, it was skin colored, your regular skin color. It is starting to turn gray. Zach, you are getting really furry, and your cheeks are starting to puff up, and your hands are getting bigger. You both can we can have you all do one more thing before we cut away again. Zach, go ahead.
I'm continuing to morph, like really trying to pour the speed on and getting this door open so I can get the switch.
All right. Give me a wisdom check.
Wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
That's really fucking good, is what that is.
You concentrate to try to speed your morph up. It kind of actually feels like it's going a little.
And I
slow.
stop. Now I'm a half monkey man.
You don't.
We're doing this whole thing again. Okay, good.
What else do you want to do? What action?
I'm pulling this door open.
All right, yeah, another strength.
Lib.
You pull it. It doesn't come all the way off, but you get it to where it's hanging enough that you can flip the switch.
Can I flip it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 'Tis flipped.
You hear boom as the box behind it starts to power up, and you see like these little green lights, in like within the box, just go like bars, like a bar graph. Green lights up all the way up, and you see like, give me a technology roll in Arcana check.
Arcana.
You see these gears that decorate the outside of this server box start to spin, but you know, it's just aesthetic. It's just for the looks. It's not really doing anything.
Somebody here is really into steampunk.
Mm-hmm.
It's really geared towards the tech heads.
All right, Savannah.
Yeah. I am going to try to be I'm like not rushing down the stairs, right? I'm staying at the top, but I have like a really strange malformed trunk, which can get up to 7 feet in length. Austin, take that into account. But I'm just going to be making creepy ass fucking noises. Like I'm going to be starting to like trumpet, but not like an elephant. Like I'm trying to make it like I'm basically like I'm a cryptid and you should run. I haunt this tower and you should leave.
Roll me intimidation or performance.
As Savannah or the elephant?
I'll say you're getting deep enough into your morph now that you can choose either one.
Okay. Un momento, por favor. Allow me to just, peruse for but a moment.
I'll say you can use the stats of either one. You'll have your disadvantage at least for this row.
That's real rude of you, actually. And I don't like it. Tell me my options again, please. Performance or deception?
Performance or intimidation.
Intimidation. Okay, cool.
Which intimidation, you can use charisma or strength. So that's something important to keep in mind.
So what you're saying is, for as mean as you're being, I could roll my strength as an elephant as an intimidation check.
I'm so fucking rude.
Did I say rude or mean? I meant mean.
Rude. You said
I
rude
meant
the
mean.
first time, mean the second time.
I meant mean. I meant mean. Sorry, Austin. I'm sorry I called you rude. I meant you were mean.
I'm sorry. So yeah, you start making these noises, and like you do see like the light that kind of is shining for some reason the bottom of those steps is shining on them, creating a silhouette on the wall that's in front of you both, and you see it stop, and you hear what the hell is that? What's that noise? I don't know. Is it a ghost? There's no such thing as ghosts, you idiot. Well, what is it? Dylan.
Yep.
I don't. So they, after a little while more of waiting, a nurse opens up the door, and she looks down at her chart and she says, "Dylan." And then as soon as she keeps talking, somebody coughs really, really loud, and we don't hear anything after that. So
Yeah, Dylan pops right up.
Your dad as well. And you see a honey bun fall out of his back pocket.
It's like, get them all.
Oh.
Waste not, want not.
Yeah.
We earn these.
Yes. Picks them up.
She's like, I need at least 7 of them, though.
I ate one, you ate one, and okay, we're good. We're good.
Okay, sweet.
Puts one in his pocket.
Don't short me. Don't short me, old man.
Look, you still got 9, 8. This makes 8. If I take this one, you have 8.
All right. I'm watching you.
Yeah. Can you two please come on?
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she starts walking toward the door.
And they take you back. The doctor comes in 10 minutes later, and he's kind of looking over your cut. He says, it's not too deep. We clean it and just put a bandage on it. Should start to heal. You'll be fine in a couple of days, a week. Won't even notice it.
Cool. Jenna, have one question.
Mm-hmm.
How distracted is Dylan's dad when they pull back the sleeve of her shirt?
Pretty distracted.
All right, cool.
He's on his phone a lot. He seems to have something else going on at the same time.
Awesome. All right. Just like, sweet. That sounds amazing. Yeah, it wasn't, I didn't, it's just that it was a bird that did it. So I was concerned for poop talons, you know?
And he does look up at poop talons. That is so gross. Doc, he says, Doc, does she have a poop scratch? This guy's really robust and got a big belly and rosy cheeks and a beard, and he's bald and he has hair on top, but his hair is bright red.
Yeah.
And he says, oh, yeah, she doesn't have a poop scratch. They can happen though. I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm. I told you poop scratch, real thing. Thanks, Dr. Klaus.
No problem. Hey, that is my name.
I figured.
Yeah. So have you been a good girl other than this scratch?
Super none of your business.
You're right. Please don't report me. It'll be my second strike.
Oh, wow. I thought we were cracking jokes, but now I'm just weirded out. Thanks.
No, that was.
Workshop it some more.
All right. Workshop it. Give it to my workshop work.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you got that joke.
Yeah, but she should be all good to go. There's a mild over-the-counter antibiotic that you can use.
Cool.
Have a good rest and call me in the morning. You don't have to. You're discharged. It's fine.
I mean, after they do the bandage.
Yeah.
And cleaning and yeah.
Yes.
Thanks. Yeah, I might report this guy, she says, looking at her dad and not at the doctor.
He's not into you. Yeah, he looks up at the guy. He said, yeah, dude, you're gone. I don't know what you're doing here. You're lucky. You're lucky I don't get in your face right now the way you're talking to my daughter.
Calm down, boy.
All right. He takes a bite of a honey bun. I'll just leave you.
How many? Oh my God. Stop eating them.
They're good. All right. This is it. I know I wasn't supposed to have it, but you were distracted. All right. Dr. Klaus leaves the room. And a nurse comes in. She cleans your wound, bandages you up, does that little thing at the end where she kind of slaps you on your arm gently and says, all right, you're good to go.
Ow. And also, thank you.
Here's your discharge papers.
Dylan takes him and hands them to Dad and like starts taking the honey buns from him. You cannot be trusted.
You're right. It's my weakness.
Take me home, old man.
Actually, I did the Uber thing. I got one coming here. I'm gonna try to still make it up to work. Can you take the car home?
Did
Do you need me?
When did you even? Okay, do you want me to take you to work?
I don't know. I don't know how late I'm gonna be there.
You know that I can like drop you off, right? Like it's not. I don't have to
Yeah.
stay like I'm 4.
You want to spend the rest? You know how traffic is. You want to spend the rest of your night taking your old man to work?
Oh, do I want to spend the rest of my night driving my new car? No, Dad, you're right. That would be ridiculous.
Well, all right. I don't have any. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Awesome.
Try to hurry. Don't speed. Wear your seatbelt. Come on.
She just looks at him like he's ridiculous.
Hey, better safe than sorry.
Yeah, we literally. Okay, yep. We just literally came to the hospital for a potential poop scratch. I agree. Better safe than sorry.
Poop
And as
scratches.
she's just like carrying the honey buns in her arms.
Yeah, and you guys get back to the car, get in the car, and head out. On your way to the observatory. Traffic still pretty backed up.
Dylan's gonna intentionally take at least one wrong turn.
Hell yeah. Give me deception or performance. Just to see how well this works out for you. You put your turn signal on to take the wrong turn, and he says, no, Dylan, this way. This way.
All right. Yep. Okay.
You can still, kind of go as slow as you can and stuff like that. Just this extra one.
Absolutely going slow and then like randomly tapping the brake, even though she's like 4 car lengths behind the next car.
Dylan, did you? You out of practice?
It's the brakes are really, they're touchy. They're really, they're grabby. I'm not used to it yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, this is going to give me whiplash.
Only because your bones are so old.
Well, turn left here. Dylan, it's probably, if he was supposed to go, you all left the house around 7:30, 7:45-ish. It's probably close to 9 now.
There's no way we got out of the hospital in under an hour.
Yeah, no. But the observatory there's kind of on a different time schedule still. So back at the observatory, we'll go with Savannah first. So right now these silhouettes seem to be stopped. And you're making scary ghost noises.
Yes, I am. And I will continue to do so.
Go ahead and give me another one of those checks.
Cool.
As your noises continue, you hear one of the voices say, "Look, man, ghosts are not. I'm not going up there. Let's call security." Fine. You hear the door close towards the bottom of the steps.
Cool. So I'm pretty sure they're gone based on what I'm hearing. Yeah.
After a second, you don't hear them talking anymore.
I'm gonna give it a little more time, and I'm gonna slowly start descending these stairs.
Okay. As you descend the stairs and you get to that landing and see the stairs that go down even further, there's a door at the bottom of them. If you look through that door, you can't see the bottom of the steps. You just see that there are steps that go down. You can't see to the bottom of them yet unless you get closer.
Is it another similar situation where it's like the landing is kind of like the room there?
So where you are, you can only see the steps. You can't see to where they end. So you don't know yet.
Got it. So like I'm basically just still in the turns of the staircase. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going.
All right. So you get down to this door. There is a window in it that you can see through now. And when you look out, you do see it's more steps. Yeah. No, when you see that at this door, it does lead to a landing at the bottom. And when you look out, you see it's smaller though. It's like, let me just actually reveal some area. So it's like maybe a 5 foot by 5 foot space. And it looks like it leads just another hallway that leads right. You go out of the door and you can turn right to a hallway. I'm going to reveal the map so it makes it a little bit easier for you to see. There is a window at the bottom of this staircase that looks outside.
Outside?
Outside. Where's your character? Here you go.
There's no way to know.
So you're right here and the door is right in front of you.
And when I look out that door, am I ground level?
You look out the window and you do not see the ground. You see the ground at a distance.
Right.
Give me a perception check. Maybe you could probably glean just from looking out there how high you are up. But.
Okay, yeah, the only specificity I'm trying to get to is, I think, something I might already know, which is I just want to be between the second and the first floor. But you want perception, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, just checking stuff. Mm-hmm. Just taking a peruse around my character sheets.
That's a 19.
If
right.
You're not giving me, if I'm far enough into this morph that you're not giving me disadvantage.
Give me another concentration check. This isn't going to stop your morph. It's just going to see how slowly you're morphing compared.
I'm going so slow, my guy. I'm going so slow. On like purposely slow.
Is that a 1?
If you're giving me
disadvantage. Oh, no, that's right. Because you're still halfway. That's right. We just said no disadvantage. So it's a 12. Yeah, you're keeping the morph at the pace you kind of want.
Okay, I'm going to keep going. Is there well, I'm going to keep going. You tell me stuff.
All right, so with your perception check, as you kind of look out and look out the window, you see that you are on a stairwell still, but it looks like you're probably going down to the second floor. So.
And that kind of corroborates what I saw when I was like circling the building as a bird and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So this door, you don't have fingers, but you can still push the raptor handle down and get
raptor handle, and I've got a trunk. I'm golden.
Oh yeah, you got your trunk. And as you get through here, it is a hallway that leads down about another 20 feet, and there's another door at the end of the hallway on the right.
Okay, I want to go through this door, turn around, try to lock it.
The one that you're in front of at the moment?
Yeah, like the one that I'm kind of passing through to get to this hallway.
Okay, yeah. So on the side that you're on, it has the part that you can kind of lock and then shut the door, like the turn thing. On the other side is a keyhole.
Okay, so it wouldn't help me because whoever's coming the way that I'm going through would be able to just unlock it.
If you locked it and walked through, somebody would have to have a key to go up it.
That's what I was hoping for.
That's
Great. Thanks, Austin. I'll take away your mean condition now.
Finally. Now I get a bonus to charisma.
Perfect. Yeah, no, I'm going to lock that door as I'm walking through it. And
now you shut the door, and now you are locked on that side.
Mm-hmm.
So you're there. And real quick, we'll jump to Zach.
Okay. I am finishing my morph.
All right. Give me are you trying to speed it up?
Yeah, if I can.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. More like. Is it save? So
no, it's a check, but it's all right. It's probably the same for you. It doesn't seem to be moving any faster, but you do feel like you've passed the threshold for one that you can thought speak now, and for two you can use your orangutan stats, but still take disadvantage.
Okay. I will attempt to give Max inspiration again.
How do you do that?
Just checking in with him, making sure he's doing well, and it just I don't know, just being encouraging.
All right, so
being a wholesome friend.
So that's gonna be so funny then, because that's how you give the inspiration. You're encouraging him, but he's like, okay, please leave me to my work. I cannot concentrate with constant talk in my head. So like how you're inspiring him is kind of leaving him alone.
I just know that you're gonna do so good. I know you've got it. You're gonna do a great job. And yes. I know that you're the best person for it. No one is smarter than you at this kind of stuff. So
especially not.
And he's just like, shut up.
And he'll roll, and we'll add that inspiration to this one because he wants to get out.
Fucking hell yeah. That's a nat 20, baby. Give him that D10.
Let's give him the D10.
They get real.
Oh, shit. It was on the 10, and it rolled to the 2.
Oh, that's okay.
If you guys don't believe me, go check the video. It was on the video, bro. Okay. I have successfully installed the Z-Space transponder. I will begin to work on Dylan's dad's file now.
You got it, man. It's going to be amazing. If I can, now I can use a reaction and use infectious inspiration.
Okay.
You give Savannah inspiration because she is within 60 feet and can hear me because of thought speak.
Well, yeah. What do you say to
her? You know what, Van? You're the right person for this job too. You're definitely gonna. I'm just again being a wholesome friend. That's Zach's
mocking me.
No, come on, Van. You know when I'm using my serious voice.
Well, you have inspiration die now.
Yeah, you can add a 1d10 to some kind of check. And I'm just going to stand in the hallway with my arms crossed and try to get bulkier.
Go ahead, since you need
thrilling action.
Give me another concentration check or a wisdom check to try to speed up your morph.
Okay.
Like,
I didn't.
For a second, it seems like you speed it up, and then it's like, oh, no.
Boo.
All
so
right.
Zach's internal monologue is just, you suck, you idiot, you're so stupid.
Dylan, I don't know if you have stuff that you want to do on the way home besides just stall him more. Because it's going to take you, it seems like, with the traffic and stuff, at least another hour and a half to 2 hours to get to the observatory.
No, I'm just rocking it. I am just like milking that shit for all it's worth. And just like,
Alright.
sorry, Dad. Traffic is, I don't know what you want me to do.
There's nothing we can do. I should
know
probably
one thing
just.
they could do.
Huh?
They should check out the new sound system in the car. Have a father-daughter sing-along. I'm just saying. I was trying to get Jenna to sing more on track. My bad.
I sensed that, and that's why I went no in my brain, not out loud. But now I'm doing it out loud. No.
He'll say, it seems like almost everything went wrong tonight to keep me away from getting to work, but I don't know. Part of life.
Maybe it's like a sign. Maybe you weren't supposed to be there.
A sign. Yeah, it could be. I just hope that they still, give me a chance. I hope Michelle comes through. But if not, we'll figure it out.
Yep.
Maybe there'll be another chance.
Yeah. Probably.
Probably. He smiles. Oh, watch out, Dylan.
Just slams on the brake. See? You distract me? Oh my God.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys keep moving and it is slow going. Sorry, Jenna, there's not much to do right now.
I am doing my job. I am keeping him away. We're good. We're so good.
So back to the observatory. Who should we go with first? I mean, all right, well, let's just go back to Savannah first. You're in this hallway.
Guess what I'm going to do?
Go to the door.
Go to the door.
Go to the door. You see more steps going down that seem to lead to another door with a landing on the outside of it.
Cool. When I go through this door,
Go through this door.
there's a lock on it?
There's a lock on it.
Great. I'm locking that shit.
Locked. You get to the bottom door. There's a lock on it.
Okay. And now at this point, I'm on the final landing between the second and the first floor.
You are on what you think to be the landing from the third floor to the second floor.
Oh. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to keep going.
Just real quick for references. So over here at the third floor, I'm going to move your map around.
Yeah.
This is the stairwell you came down. You got to the door on this end.
Yeah.
There was a door right here next to it that leads to the down steps. Got to the bottom of them. Door right here.
Okay.
That door is this door. And then so that was from the third floor coming down here. Then that led to a hallway that leads to more steps. You haven't got to a landing, like a floor yet. You've just got to a hallway. You go down the steps again, and at this door you're at, you look and you see it's another hallway that leads right. And I will reveal this area for you.
Okay.
Now, does it make sense that you can kind of see it?
I know what you really want to hear from me is a yes, but what you're going to get from me is a no.
I will just say this. Based on the steps that you went down, you would know this if you were doing it in person. You're going from the third floor to the second.
Okay, cool. Then I'm just I'm keeping on until I get down to that second floor.
And locking all the doors behind you?
Locking all the doors behind me.
So the next one that is important is the very next door you get to. It's another door that leads to a hallway, but you don't see any steps. Let me show you.
Just a hallway.
Just a hallway with doors on either side of it.
You guys can tell that I don't play D&D a lot because I haven't checked any one of these doors for traps.
Well, somebody's laying arrow traps in Ocean Grove.
Those fucks.
Don't worry about like this shit down here. It's like a plant or seats and stuff at the end of a hallway. These things right here on either side are doors.
My brain broke, and I thought for a second you said plants or seeds and not seats. I heard seats once I gave it a second, but I was like, yeah, someone's just leaving like random, like, okay. Yeah, I'm going in the hallway.
What are plants but seeds
Persevering. You got it. You nailed it.
Perspirating.
Persevering.
Persevering. Yeah.
He's just trying to chlorophyll this time.
Chlorophyll? Oh, that is what plants use. I was thinking of
chloroform.
Mm-hmm. What's up?
Just want to have a casual conversation in the middle of this game, Austin.
Actually, hang on. I messed up. I'm sorry. There are those seats and plants at the end, but there is a door at the end. There is a door at the end. Right here.
Okay. Hey, can I see things? Can I know a thing?
Yeah.
Great. I would like to see what's through. You said these side ones are doors, the white things on either side?
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Can I check that? Can I listen? Can I look?
Yes.
Can I feel?
All of them. Well, you can feel what's
if
around
there's
you.
any subsonic things going on through the ground, I will know.
Tremor sense?
Yeah, tremors. Yeah.
What about if it's like a floor, not a ground?
It's tremoring, man. I don't know.
Oh.
Sound travels through materials.
Roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. I keep doing this. Keep doing these things. Okay, perception is wisdom. I'm the one at Savannah. Hey.
Huh?
What if I didn't like that and wanted to re-roll that?
Can you do that?
Yeah, I can.
How do you do that?
How do I do that? I do that through give me one moment to get there.
Get there.
That is what I do with clear bright line.
Okay.
So I would guess.
Hell yeah. Do it.
All right.
Oh, nice.
You also have inspiration.
Yeah, true.
Would you like to spend your inspiration?
I don't know. Because I could fuck up another thing very soon.
Could, but you could not also. You could really need to not fuck this up. Who knows?
Jesus Christ, Austin. I'll roll the fucking inspiration. Calm the fuck down with your weird shit. That's a very, very dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So
the dirtiest.
Gross.
As you kind of like peek, you like through this window that's in the door that you're looking through, you kind of get to the side.
Have ears the size of fucking quilts, my guy.
Okay, I'm telling you what you see. We'll get to what you hear.
I'm sorry, Austin.
You lean through, and as you're like kind of peeking through this door and lining up your sight through these windows, you hear a door shut, and you see a woman walk out of the door inside the room. So what you're looking into through these doors is what looks like almost like a waiting room. There's a lot of other doors that you can see. You at least see 2 more doors in this room. So I'm going to reveal this area and show you kind of what you see. So as you look in the room, you see 2 other doors as you hear one close. And as you hear one close, you see a woman walk out. And she comes out here, walks over here. This is, we'll say it's like a little desk with some mail on it. Or not mail, with some sheets of paper on it. And she starts to kind of thumb through them. And she puts them back down, and you see her pull out her phone, and she's texting. She kind of smiles as she turns her back to the door. That's what you see.
Okay. And when I'm looking into these rooms, there's doors all over the place within these.
So you don't see this door, but
Sure.
you do see these two doors inside this room.
Okay.
Just to, I guess, you've been, for one, to the observatory before. You've probably never been up here, but it just looks like a waiting room, like a almost like a doctor's office or a dentist office. These doors seem like they go to other rooms, and this is like a central room for this area.
Would I think at this point that this is the last sort of bottlenecked area I could be before there would be potentially multiple entry points from different doors and things?
You think that this door that's at the end of this hallway probably does lead to the first floor, and there's multiple ways to get out, multiple exit points on the first floor.
On the first floor, but the second floor, not so much. I just think these are waiting rooms.
At least this room you see. This seem. Give me a history check, like as you think back.
Okay.
Of your time, your field trip here.
As I think fondly on my field trip.
This seems like a floor where a lot of the operations might take place, as far as behind the scenes stuff, like maintaining the property, or there might be offices in here where some of the researchers do their research. This is the floor where it's like the office floor where people would go. The billing people work here. The finance, HR. This is
okay.
Their floor.
So I just think this is like cubicle land here. I don't think this is.
Yes.
All right. Well, let's continue on this information gathering mission. I kind of want to do that intimidation thing again. See if just making noises in the hallway will confuse and draw people out, and just kind of.
Okay. Go ahead. We'll have you make that, and I'm gonna roll some dice.
Nah, you're not allowed to do that.
As you're making noises, the woman that you saw that's texting, she doesn't seem to be turning around.
That's fine.
Other than that, you don't get anything else, but other stuff is happening. So as you kind of peek through and make the noises and are continuing to try to distract, Zach, you're standing in this room. You a little bit of time has gone past, so we'll say you've went a little bit further than the halfway point. You can thought speak, and you're not taking disadvantage now. Savannah's bought you some time. What do you want to do?
I think I'm just gonna go maybe check the other doors in this stairwell and make sure they're locked.
So as you've locked the door that's in front of you,
mm-hmm.
that Savannah told you to lock. The only other door is the one that leads back upstairs to where Aximili is.
Oh, okay. There's nothing like.
There is one
down.
door in here with you in this room that you're in. Let me move you real quick, Nate, so you can see. So you're down here. This is the only other door in here with you that you haven't seen. The other two doors lead to stairwells.
Oh, I thought we were in a stairwell. Okay.
Nope. You guys are in like a room.
Got you.
It's kind of, we did describe it as kind of like a landing to the stairwell, but it's a bigger room.
Okay. I guess I'll just, I don't know, wait. I guess I'll prepare an action.
All right. What do you want to prepare?
I guess somebody starts to try to come through the door that I'm supposed to be watching.
All right.
The
So
door,
you,
okay. So show me again. There's one door that goes to the stairwell.
this one goes, there's a door right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really there on the map, but there's a door right here to the stairwell that leads up to another door that leads into the room with Max. A stairwell that leads up to the room with Max, a stairwell that leads down to the stairwell that Savannah is in currently.
Okay. And that's the door I locked behind her.
Right. So you're the only doors in here with you are the one that Savannah didn't go through are the one that leads up to Max and then the one that leads into this room.
Okay. This server rack, does it have a monitor attached?
It does. It's
Okay.
it just looks like some kind of power box.
Yeah. Is there any other kind of technician's equipment in here?
Roll me an investigation check as you kind of like look around.
15.
You look around and like kind of in one of the corners of the room, there's this little bag and it has like a Scotch tape sticker over it that says maintenance just on the side of it.
I'm going to dig through the bag.
There's tools and shit in there.
No, like iPad, tablet, or anything like that.
Yeah, there
when you say
is.
tools, is it like a wrench or are they diagnostics tools?
It's mostly like tools like wrenches and stuff like that. But as you like look around, there is a tablet in there. It's not like an iPad. It's more hefty. But
okay,
yeah, it looks like it could do what you need it to do.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to get into the server itself. Like the is this? You said it's just a power bank?
So yeah, I'll describe it as like a server box, but that was like it looks like a server box. It is pretty much just the power.
I'm gonna get into try to get into the tablet and see what I have access to.
Okay.
What it looks like this might be intended for. Maybe I can, I don't know, do something with the building's security systems or cameras or something.
Give me a technology roll.
I'd love to. 17. No? Yeah, 17.
With a 17, it looks like this reads the diagnostics. Tells whether it's working right or not. It doesn't necessarily allow you to influence things. It just like kind of tests it. You, being Zach, might be able to figure out a way to bypass that and use it for what you need it.
Okay. I'm going to take a big old orangutan seat on the floor and prop this tablet up with one of my big hand feet and start trying to get to work.
Okay. Yeah, you start to work on that. And as you all are working on your own separate missions, some successful, some more successful than others, Aximili works. He brings up the window screen on the computer, logs into the data rerouting and the data repository and starts to work. His 14 Andalite fingers move across the keyboard. And we see the screen flicker as he gets locked out, and he gives another sigh and starts and goes over to the panel to the right and begins to work on it. After a while, it manages to bring the screen back up, and he goes back to it. And he manages to bypass the first security code, and we see words going across the screen in the data repository. He seems to concentrate a little bit more, type some more, and we see a whole line and a whole page of code just delete. Get moved somewhere else. A bunch of screens flash up, and he seems to look satisfied and minimizes the screen that he's on, takes a deep breath, reaches back up under the console, flicks a switch, and we hear a small hum. And then he looks back at the screen. As he looks at the screen, it goes blank. Aximili closes all 4 of his eyes, and he concentrates. Fucking that shower thing's going. Damn. Let's wait. I can edit this.
You mean the Z? You mean Z space static?
The Z space static starts to travel through my headphone.
Yeah.
All right, I'm writing down the timestamp so I know when to cut it from the video. This is going to be a big part. I don't want that in the background. Yeah, we're definitely doing Heracles after this.
We're going to have to.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to.
Hey, I didn't get to make any decisions last time. Can't I say things this time as if I have any sort of power in any situation?
You do.
I don't.
You have power at your house.
Now you've cursed it.
Oh, shit.
You have power over your own reactions all of the time.
All right.
Yeah.
Unless you're stressed and your startle response is triggered easily.
Or if you have Tourette's.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Aximili closes all 4 of his eyes and concentrates on the screen in front of him. And it flickers back on with the face of a confused, suspicious Andalite. On the screen, as the Andalite on the screen looks back at Aximili, he says, "Hey, who is this? This is a high security link. You're not an authorized sender. State your name and location." "My name is Aximili Escaruth Istil, brother of Elfangor Sirenal Shantul, son of Norlin Sirenal Koraf, and Forlay Escaruth Mahin." The Andalite stares at Aximili. "Elfangor's brother," he wondered. "What is your location?" "My location is the planet called Earth." "One moment." The Andalite steps away from the screen. A few minutes later, another more burly, thicker Andalite steps in front with his eyes scowling. And he says, "Aximili is your name? You are a newly appointed warrior aboard the Galaxy Tree. We stopped receiving updates almost a cycle ago. Where is Prince Elfangor?" "The Galaxy Tree was destroyed, my prince. A blade ship emerged from zero space and took us by surprise. Visser Three's blade ship. War Prince Elfangor has died in battle. Honorably. He fought the abomination Visser Three until he drew his last breath." The Andalite on screen seems to stir at this a little bit. Readjust his position. "Tell me what happened, Aximili." "I am afraid I do not know many details. I was given charge of Ars, one of those. We were confined to the dome as it was ejected from the rest of the ship. And the dome fell into Earth's atmosphere. and landed in one of their oceans. The Arst. I am the only survivor. The Yeerks are here in force. At least one mothership, a blade ship, numerous bug fighters. I was able to escape the dome with the help of some of the inhabitants of the planet Earth. They're called humans. It's a small resistance. And they're the only ones of their kind that know about the Yeerks that I have encountered this far. Well, he seems to pause there for a second. There must be thousands of controllers. And these young humans that rescue me, they fight the Yeerks with the morphing technology. And then there's another distinct pause here, as Aximili seems to be waiting for the prince to say something now. And then after just a few seconds, he does. Who gave the humans the Andalite technology? Aximili seems to be either at a loss of words or purposely staying quiet. And the Andalite on the screen starts to talk again. Aximili, once before, an Andalite did what he thought was right. By transferring our technology to a weak, unintelligent species. He did it because he loved traveling through space and he thought everyone should be able to see the stars. An Andalite who has been through the academy and climbed the ranks from heirs to warriors should know his name. Prince Zero. Yes, Prince Zero. He was my first prince. Long, long ago. And you know exactly what happened because of Zero's kindness. Correct, Aximili? Yes, I do. The Andalite on the screen seems to lighten up a little bit in his posture. A war prince who broke his laws would be disgraced, never to be forgiven. Had an Andalite had Zero been just an artist who recently risen in a low rank in his training. Hang on a second. Let me take this again. A war prince who broke the laws would be disgraced, never to be forgiven. Had he been just an heiress, however, or recently risen in a low rank, his transgressions may be overlooked. It is hard to believe that Elfangor was the one to break our laws, Aximili, and that would taint his legacy if it had been him. Aximili pauses at this, and he squints his eyes, but he seems to catch on. And then he speaks again. And for the first time, he says the Andalite's name. He says, "It was me, Prince Lyrum. I gave the humans the morphing technology. It was not Elfangor. I was alone. I did not know what else to do. Yes, cut off from your prince and newly promoted. Not yet a true warrior, you made a mistake. My sincerest gratitude and your forgiveness." Lyrum kind of pauses at that and looks at the screen and then keeps going. These humans, are they capable? They are, my prince. They are few, but they strike quickly. What do they hope to accomplish? At the moment, they are gathering information. They inconvenience the Yeerks every chance they get. They have not gathered many allies yet, but they have infiltrated the Yeerk River twice. If even a small faction If even a small fraction of the Andalite fleet made its way here, it would be a great victory with minimal losses. Our fleets are engaged all over the galaxy, many galaxies away. It will be a while before we could reach Earth, and I'm afraid we cannot spare any units. I will have to deny your request at this time. Prince Lyram, I beg you to reconsider. The humans number in the billions, and they have no idea about the Yeerks. They do not have the technology to defend themselves. If they are taken, the Yeerk Empire will have won the war. We will not fall to the Yeerks. And with only one mothership in the sector, they could not hope to take a planet of that scale. There are more pressing matters at the moment. Prince Lyram, you must understand, this is the foothold in the war. If we can ally ourselves with the humans and they agree to fight with us, we will have the numbers to defeat the Yeerks. Prince Elfangor saw their potential when he gave them the power. I see their potential. Aximili, you have already admitted your folly. Do not try to put this back on your fallen brother. We will send you a retrieval squad, but they will not arrive for 6 cycles at least. Until then, you are demoted to heirs for your crimes, and you are to resist the Yeerks and aid the humans if you get the chance. But do not share any knowledge or technology with them. Is that understood? Aximili stares fiercely back at the Andalite on the screen. And he says, understood, sir. But there's one thing you should know before you make that decision. Aximili, I assure you there's nothing you can say that can justify our Maitea Drazalia Al-Nan is here. And there's another pause. You have seen her. I have not only seen her, I have spoken to her, nearly crossed blades with her. I could take you to her at this moment were you here with me. Do you know what business she has there? Her father, Prince Lyram. She wants him. Are you able to watch her? Perhaps. The humans are currently keeping her from working with the enemy. Another pause, and the screen kind of flickers again with the Andalite's face on it. But Aximili stares a little bit more intently at it. And then the Andalite on screen says, this may change things. Now that we have the information, we may act on it. This will be on a need-to-know basis only. It is good to see that even in your darkest hour, you have not let it dull your conviction. I will send someone to deal with her as soon as possible. Stay strong, Andalite. You are part of the bravest warriors in the galaxy. Keep your head held high. Aximili begins to start a sentence, and the screen goes blank. And he looks around. Zach and Savannah both get a thought speak message in your head that says, I have covered for Dylan's dad, and I have spoke with a war prince. I believe we are finished here, except I wish to make one more call.
I've got you covered.
Aximili goes back to work on the computer and closes his eyes again, stares at the screen. And a second later, another Andalite comes on screen. And this one looks younger. And he seems a little chubby for an Andalite. And he has this tussle of hair on his head that just sits there messy and hangs down into his main eyes. And his fierce golden eyes soften and smile the way that Andalites smile as he notices who's on the screen in front of him. Uncle Axe, I've been waiting to hear from you. How's the war? Are you showing the Yeerks how brave us Andalites are? Aximili looks down from the screen and bows his head to his nephew. And he lowers the top half of his body as well, kind of bowing. The Andalite's eyes on screen go from the Andalite's smile to a confused look and then afraid. No. Where's my father, Aximili? My swarm. Saito. I am sorry. He died fighting a Visser. Visser Three. And the Andalite on screen, his eyes, his golden eyes gloss over. And his stalk eyes begin to look around frantically. No, not father, no. The screen distorts and Aximili frantically begins pressing keys on the keyboard. The Andalite comes back on screen. Listen, I do not have much time. I'm sorry that you had to hear about your father like this. He fought till the very end, fiercely. His bravery will inspire others. Has inspired others. Aximili, The screen distorts again. And with a flicker of all the power in the building, the screen goes blank. The Andalite is gone. Savannah and Zach, you hear in your head, no, come back on. A second later, the lights start to flicker again. The inferior Earth power supplies are overheating. He slams his hands down onto the keyboard, keys flying, and he turns to face the door in the room he's in. His eyes are now glossed over, his green eyes. I'll kill every Yeerk in this place.